Welcome to our video on 12 easy rules to avoid getting sick from your food. In today's episode, we'll share essential tips that will help you keep your meals safe and your body healthy. From proper hand washing to the right way to store food, we'll cover straightforward strategies that can significantly reduce your risk of foodborne illnesses. Whether you're a novice in the kitchen or a seasoned cook, these simple rules will ensure that every bite you take is both delicious and safe. Let's dive in and get started. 1. Wash your hands. Washing your hands seems almost too simple to matter, but it's the frontline defense against getting sick from your food. Every time you touch raw meat, use the restroom, pet your dog, or even just come home from outside, invisible germs tag along on your hands. It's not just dirt, it's bacteria and viruses that love to hitch a ride. Use warm water and soap, and scrub all over your hands for at least 20 seconds. Think of singing, "Happy Birthday," twice. Don't forget between your fingers and under your nails, places where germs like to hide. Do this before cooking, eating, or even setting the table. Making hand washing a habit can actually mean the difference between a delicious dinner and a trip to the doctor. 2. Keep raw and cooked foods separate. Mixing raw and cooked foods is a recipe for trouble. Raw chicken, beef, or even fish can carry bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, which are invisible but dangerous. If those germs get onto your salad or bread, they can make you really sick. Use different cutting boards and knives for raw meat and everything else. Color-coded boards can make it easier, maybe green for veggies and red for meat. In your fridge, keep raw meats on the bottom shelf, so their juices can't drip onto your leftovers or fresh produce. It's a simple rule, but it's one of the most important barriers between you and food poisoning. 3. Cook food to safe temperatures. Cooking isn't just about taste, it's about safety. Harmful bacteria die when food gets hot enough, but guessing just isn't enough. That's where a food thermometer comes in. Stick it in the thickest part of your burger or chicken breast, and make sure it reaches the recommended temperature. For ground meats, shoot for at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit. For poultry, make it 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Fish should flake easily with a fork at 145 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a lot like making sure your car has enough oil. You don't want to risk it by just eyeballing. This one step can turn a risky meal into a safe and tasty treat. 4. Refrigerate promptly. Leaving food out for too long gives bacteria a perfect playground to multiply. The longer your leftovers sit at room temperature, the more dangerous they become. Make it a habit to get cooked food into the fridge within 2 hours. If it's a hot day, over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, that window shrinks to just 1 hour. Your refrigerator should be set at or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're not sure, pop a fridge thermometer in there and check. By cooling your food quickly, you slam the brakes on bacteria and keep your meals safe for later. 5. Avoid the danger zone. The danger zone isn't just a catchy phrase. It's the temperature range between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit where bacteria grow like crazy. If you leave potato salad or chicken wings out on the counter, they can become unsafe in just a couple of hours. When hosting a party, keep cold foods on ice and hot foods in a slow cooker or chafing dish. If you're not sure how long something's been out, don't taste it, just toss it. It's better to lose a bit of food than to risk getting sick. 6. Rinse fruits and vegetables. Even if your apples look shiny and your lettuce leaves are crisp, that doesn't mean they're clean. Dirt, pesticides, and germs from handling can be hiding on the surface. Hold fruits and veggies under running water and rub them gently, even those you plan to peel. For leafy greens, separate the leaves and rinse each one. No need to use soap, plain water does the trick. Rinsing fresh produce is a small step that can make a big difference, especially since a lot of us munch on raw veggies without thinking. 7. Don't eat raw or undercooked eggs. Eggs might look harmless, but raw or undercooked ones can contain Salmonella, a nasty bacteria that can turn your day upside down. That means steering clear of licking the mixing bowl after making cookie dough or eating eggs with runny yolks. When in doubt, cook eggs until both the white and the yolk are firm. If you love recipes that call for raw eggs, like homemade Caesar dressing, look for pasteurized eggs instead. It's a simple swap that keeps you safe without sacrificing your favorite dishes. 8. Be cautious with leftovers. Leftovers are like little treasures in your fridge, but they can become risky if not handled right. Always store leftovers in shallow, airtight containers. They cool faster and stay fresher. Try to eat them within 3 to 4 days, and always reheat to at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit to zap any lingering bacteria. Don't rely on your nose. Some bacteria don't make food smell bad. If you're unsure how long something's been sitting, don't take a chance. A good rule to remember: when in doubt, throw it out. 9. Check expiration dates. Those tiny dates on your food packages aren't just random. They're your guide to freshness and safety. Use by, sell by, and best before dates help you know when food is at its best or when it might start to go bad. Before you buy, check the date to make sure you're not getting something past its prime. At home, rotate your pantry and fridge so older items get used first. If something smells odd or looks off, don't risk it, even if the date says it's still okay. 10. Store food properly. How you store food matters more than you might think. Raw meats should always be on the bottom shelf of the fridge so their juices don't drip onto your other foods. Use airtight containers for leftovers and dry goods to keep out bugs and moisture. Label everything with the date you made or bought it, so you don't end up playing a guessing game later. An organized fridge and pantry not only keeps your food safe but also saves you money by reducing waste. 11. Defrost safely. Thawing food on the counter is an open invitation for bacteria to have a party. The safest ways to defrost are in the fridge, in cold water, change the water every 30 minutes, or in the microwave. Never let food sit out at room temperature to thaw. Once it's thawed, cook it right away. Don't refreeze it unless you've cooked it first. This method keeps your food safe and your meals worry-free. 12. Avoid unpasteurized products. Unpasteurized milk, cheese, and juices might seem wholesome, but they can carry dangerous germs. Pasteurization is a gentle heating process that kills bacteria without changing the taste or nutrition. Whenever possible, choose pasteurized dairy and juices, especially if you're pregnant, older, very young, or have a weak immune system. It's a simple choice that can keep you from getting seriously sick.